Hi, everyone. If you could please find a seat, we would love to get started so that we could stay on schedule. Good morning, and thank you all for being here today for the U.S. Latinx Future Symposium. I'm Teresita Fernández. I am an artist and also the director of today's symposium. Today is an unprecedented gathering of scholars, demographers, museum directors, curators, educators, funders, students, philanthropists, and most of all, artists, invited to participate in an exchange of respectful speaking and listening to open a new kind of dialogue around ideas of diversity, access, equity, and the role of art and artists in what is a pivotal moment in the demographic shifts in the United States. One day last summer, I came across the Mellon Foundation's staggering study, the first of its kind, that measured the lack of diversity in positions of leadership across U.S. museums. A few weeks later, I found myself in Darren Walker's office with a great sense of urgency and the need to create a forum that replicated and amplified the conversations so many artists and thinkers were having amongst ourselves in the privacy of our own studios and living rooms and bars. Today's symposium seeks to create an intersection of the powerful and the voiceless, the established and the young, the visible and the invisible, in a shared space of equity and with the hopes of forging a network of conversations whose repercussions will continue long after today's program. I'd like to briefly thank the Ford Foundation for their significant and generous support of today's symposium, and the Warhol Foundation for providing funds to cover travel for some of today's artist speakers. And lastly, an enormous thanks to project manager Olga Garay English for organizing all the endless details of today's event so that I could focus on the day's conceptual framework and preserve my own studio time. I cannot overemphasize how important her role was in making today's symposium come together. We have a packed day today and many more opportunities to chat and to have meaningful conversations, but I'd like to begin by introducing the first two speakers, Miriam Jimenez Roman and Dr. Adriana Zavala.